All right, next baby update. If you hear Tonka barking in the background, he's out running amok. So, hi Seth, your nose is dirty. So I got home to find our two little snuggle bugs here, all toasty right up under the heat lamp. So they got that figured out. And they were almost in a milk coma. They're so funny. And Persephone is being a little protective of them, which is perfectly fine. Let me come in here and say hi to your nuggets, will ya? We had a long night. So, I told you I was watching their weights. I gave them selenium. We thought they got a little cold, so we added the second heat lamp. The second heat lamp was fabulous. Baby boy 1, the black and white guy, who is now the bigger boy, figured out how to nurse after that, and he is over 5 pounds already. So 36 hours old. He was born at 4 pounds, or 4.8 pounds, I should say. And he's now 5.2. Little guy here, my little man, my pretty boy, he took a little bit longer. I was a little worried about him. So he lost a little bit of weight. They both did. And then I confirmed that both were nursing, and we got them warm, and we gave them some supplementation. So, didn't worry about it too much. Yeah, you gonna talk to me? There we go. And then yesterday, he just didn't quite gain, right? He didn't lose any weight, but he didn't gain weight the way I would have expected, the way his big brother did. And we're calling him Big Brother because now he's about a pound heavier than the little guy. But I kept an eye on him. We don't intervene until, there's a real reason to, right? We want them to get them to figure it out on their own if they can. Persephone, your head is in the way. Everybody wants to see the babies, not you. So I was concerned about him, but not terribly worried, right? If he's not losing weight, he's clearly taking some nutrition. He just wasn't packing it on as fast as his big brother. So last night, I checked on the cameras a while. I checked on, of course, the dose that are due to kid. And I stayed in the house. It was cold. Everybody looked tucked in. So I didn't want to come down to the barn and disturb them. But then my brain got the better of me. And I should have just come down. So I checked the cameras at 2 a.m. They looked like they weren't moving, but they were, just like they are now, right? Kind of tucked up and in the heat, and everybody was happy. 3 a.m., I check again. Didn't look like anybody had moved. 4 a.m., check again. Still didn't look like anybody had moved. So at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I got to work in the morning. I got to my alarm's going to go off in an hour. And I haven't really slept since then. So I'm just getting up. And I got up and at 4 o'clock in the morning in a bathrobe and my Crocs, not even farm boots. I came on down here just to make sure, right? I felt like they hadn't moved in a while. I felt like they were probably okay, but I needed that confirmation for my own mental well-being. And lo and behold, it was just like they are. It was literally just like they are now. They were laying here. Mom was laying with them, and they were tucked up under the warmest spot and just toasty. So I didn't disturb them. 1, because I was freezing since I hadn't gotten dressed to come down to the barn. And 2, because, I didn't want to wake up the whole barn at 4 o'clock in the morning and get donkeys hollering and all sorts of things. Isn't that right? So I went back to the house. I got dressed. I went to the office. And it was Farm Hubby's morning since I was headed to the office to do the barn chores. So I told him, just weigh the guys, right? Well, little man was up to 4.8 pounds. He was born at 4.6. Lost and went down to 4.1, was kind of 4.1, 4.2 yesterday. This morning he was 4.8. He figured out how to nurse. And I think they were just both in milk comas, very similar to how they look right now. And Farm Hubby says, he sends me a text. He's like, I pulled the biggest baby poop off the little one that I've ever seen. Okay, so he's processing too. That's a good thing. So yeah, our little guys are in milk comas. You know, it's hard when you're born on a weekend and everybody wants to hold you. So I think they're just tired and cute. Oh yeah, and you know you're cute and fuzzy. So we'll see if we can't get them out to play. But that's the update. That's my silly story. And I did make it to work. And now I'm home and checking on them. And I'm finding them to be in another milk coma. So we'll see if we can't get them moving. I'll talk to you at the next one, guys. Thanks for hanging in. Bye for now.